I say, why when you take your hand, look the same?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game, and obviously that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
What's good? What's good?
Slot receiver, headed right. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught. Oh, no, right at the start. And he loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They send him right out of the slot. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Going up.
Come on, Madden. Come on,
and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after.
This game is so chopped, y'all boys. Come on, man.
He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's put that work in. Let's put that work in.
1st and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. This one complete to Washington. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll go play action with May. He'll let this go for Pickens.
Come on, GP, how you get caught, GP?
All the way down to the 2-yard line. This opening drive has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What's good with everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, Grayson?
Touchdown. He's
What's
just
good, American? You guys, what's
trying
good?
to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work.
Madden, what's good with everybody? What's good, man? What's good? If y'all new to the channel, y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I'm good. Grayson, what's good with you, gang?
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
What's good with everybody? What's good? What's good?
Is good. And the Seahawks are on the board.
Y'all make sure y'all smash that subscribe button.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, we got a little film study going.
Slot man in motion right. A 1st down throw for Jackson.
Let me get that.
He's going to air this one out.
What's good, Alert? What's good? What's good? If y'all new to the channel, man, y'all make sure y'all smash that subscribe button. My bad, y'all boys. I'm a little choppy right now. It's cold as hell. Cover 3-ish.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
OGP, nice grab.
And he's going to be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. From out of the gun, here's Meg. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Slot receiver headed right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and
goal, 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run.
I take that angle
nowhere on this one. Met
that one got nice goal line defense.
The line, and now
red zone, red zone.
And goal. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2.
What's good with everybody? What's good?
It's good. And the Seahawks are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown.
Here we go.
You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's caught by the speedster, John Ross.
I got to press that.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The shotgun, here's Jackson.
Thank you. Let's go, Cam. Let's go, Cam. That's
Going to be taken down just short.
What's good? What's good?
Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
Nice.
Take it on in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin.
Came back in the 4th quarter. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken
28,
down.
yes, sir.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
I I need one more stop. One more stop.
After this, work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He gets this into the hands of
Who's 29?
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Down the field, he's got Washington.
That was nice.
And he will score. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Ravens.
I gotta switch that, dude.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's May. He's going to let this one go deep.
What the?
And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Nice.
Let's
go, D. Washington.
He's got it.
Let's go, boy.
What about that? Out of bounds.
4-1 so far.
Inside
4-game win streak. Most definitely, you got to keep going, my boy.
Big play for Seattle. That goes for 58. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, May.
Dang, wow, that was nice.
That was nice. Overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
I can't even lie. That was nice. I couldn't do nothing.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They put Pickens in
His
motion.
touchdown, though.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter.
Hey, it'd be like
that. 2
that
minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are
It'd
now.
be like
They go
that
down and they
sometime, bro.
steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Oh, and I get ball back at half. That'd be nice.
Showing 5 seconds remaining.
I gotta get a turnover, or at least a stop. No kick return right here.
The return
Come here, John.
from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
It's a sack, though.
Back to throw, Jackson.
Hey, yo.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
Wow.
And he's out of bounds.
Bro, whoever, I think that's
40-yard line.
Julius Brents, bro. He killing me, bro.
This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the 2nd half. About to get started.
He killing
Pretty
me out,
interesting
boys.
first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So it'll take over at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone.
Yes, sir. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. I already knew that was a GG. I already knew that was a GG. Ain't gonna lie, nah. Julius is killing me, bro. Julius is hurting my soul right now, dog. Yeah, Julius hurting me right now, bro. I need Tariq right there or something. But he hurting me. I just can't press with him for real. If I press with him, I know I'm cooked. If I press with him, I know I'm cooked. Here we go. Throw me in another one, Madden.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxboro. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Here we go.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Here we go.
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
You know it.
So their offense
I just got to start jumping out early, though. If I can jump out early, I'm good.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
My son.
And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. Second and 4.
That's a lot of off coverage. A lot of off coverage.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down. Back to the air. It's May. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
I just bought him. I hit for a lot of them in packs, too, though. Come on, GP, what is you doing?
Over the middle.
I think if you look up,
I hit for a lot of them in packs, too, though. I had did the little mystery pack,
really forcing
the little mystery training thing inside. And I hit for a lot of them. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice look.
Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception.
That was a nice look. That was a
And the
nice look.
Patriots have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an ING.
And I had a wide open pass.
Opening drives
I don't
aren't
know.
always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They'll throw. First play with Nix. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Gotta have some running backs in the backfield.
Best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gotta have some running backs back there.
They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, so
Ain't gonna lie,
often
that
we
would've
talk
been the
about
best bet to
speed
punt the ball, but let's do
offensively,
it.
right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. Oh, he put everything he had.
Come
That's
on now, that was
complete
just
inside the
fluke.
35-yard line.
That was so fluke.
And he's into the end zone
That was so
for New
fluke,
England
bro.
touchdown.
That was so fluke, bro.
The Patriots don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
I can't even be mad at that, though. When I
That
had
one
John
splits
Ross,
the
I just threw the
uprights.
ball up, too, though.
And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0
That shit was fluke as
lead.
hell, though, but it's cool.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
It's cool, though. I know what to do for that, though. I know what to do for that.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
Yeah, I know what to
And he
do for
found some
that.
running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Lone back gets the handoff.
I wasn't even wide,
And
June.
he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I
They
wasn't
get 18
even
yards
supposed
out
to
of it,
June,
and a new set of
bro.
downs.
Fuck, bro.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter.
I really be mad at myself sometimes, chat, because I be doing crazy stuff. I be in position to get blowouts, bro, and I just, we all guilty of it, though. We guilty of it. We guilty of it. We guilty of it.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here.
Look at
They're
that
looking
box,
at yet
bro.
another 1st and 10 on this drive. Looking right, and he finds
He's
him.
stacking that box.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Juju Brents with a stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Dump off caught by his back. And they make the
Appreciate it,
stop as that
appreciate
play reaches the 14-yard line. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
7 yards to go, 7 yards to
Slot
go.
man in motion left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Here we go.
The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Prater adds the PAT. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
I know what to do on defense now, though. We good. We good, chat. We good. We good.
Return
Come on,
starts
Cam.
at the 9. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before
I know what to do.
just a bit shy. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
It's a run play.
Nix from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots. With it, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets
Yeah, I already
rid of
knew
it.
it. I knew it was
a couple
coming.
of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You
I
hear
knew it was
so
coming.
many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, I play college football.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix.
Let's go.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Running back going out right here.
They kick the running back in motion. Trying again, following the set.
Let's go.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout.
Yeah, I'm used to it now. I already know what he's
They'll take a
finna
moment to
run.
ponder what the call's going
I
to be
know
on
what he's
3rd
finna
down.
run. It's the same thing.
This
He's trying to get one of them
defense is seeing
floaty
a
balls
vulnerable
again.
offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He's
Let's go.
running for it.
All right, we'll call that one a draw. The escapes quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack, but he's also denied a gain of any kind.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. He puts some
Come on,
juice
Madden,
on
this
it.
shit is-
He's got it inside the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New England.
This nigga running all these
The
fucking
Patriots
motions.
get some late points in the lead.
RPO.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he'll get it up to the 44. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. First down throw for May. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Now they'll throw out of the gun. The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks
think I know
it
what
free,
defense he in.
incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Ron,
Yeah, I think I know
league's
what
better
defense he
tight
in.
ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
We'll head out of bounds after a small game.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you play the quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Come on, bro. I'm ready to play football. There you go.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing is May. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a 60-yarder. I gotta go.
Nice troop plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate.
I gotta go.
Provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. We like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They've got a man in motion. Trying to throw for it with May. He connects downfield on 4. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Here's Made in the air. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Well, Brock Martin, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle.
I would have did that too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
On what's going to be the final play.
The way Michael Parsons was finna come off that end.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give it to him again.
Yeah, all that. Come on, bro. Really, bro? Really? I can see if it worked the first time. Come on, bro.
You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Nix.
Oh, nice.
For a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Looking to throw.
Thank you. I knew he was going to be gay and do it. I knew it. I
the
knew it.
Seahawks return
I
the
told you, I know what he
interception close
wants,
to the
bro.
red
He did it
zone.
last
He stopped
time.
inside the 25. Well, Brock, it was an
Brody trying to have
absolute
all these little
battle
motions
in
come
the first
calls
half
and
as they played to
nah,
a
bro, we
tie,
not doing
heading
that.
into the locker rooms. And
we ain't doing
already
that,
we
bro.
have the first big play of half number 2 with
We ain't
that
finna do all that.
INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in.
Marshawn.
Goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down
One
here
more
that
stop,
can
that's a
score
GG.
rushing touchdowns, it takes
One
the
more
whole
stop,
party
chat, that's
to
a
get
GG.
involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group
Don't
offensively.
return that. And he returned it. Come here.
They'll bring it out to the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
That was a running back, though. They wasn't going to let him hit him hard.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this
That
one.
was a pick
Smart
if you
move
look
there.
at.
When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate.
It's the
I
same
love
plays,
that.
bro.
That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did.
He want to throw it up to John Ross so bad.
Nix again on 2nd and 10.
This ain't this ain't even that kind of party. He was going dry
Took a
route.
shot on the release, and it definitely
This ain't even that kind of party,
it's
bro.
incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep. Big game downfield. And he flips the field for them before
That shit
being
is so
taken
gay.
down.
He's just throwing the ball up at this point.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets level just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that short gain is enough. Offense set for a 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Nix with it on 1st.
Thank you.
Oh, no,
Bro, I'm so smart, bro. I'm so smart, bro.
And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red
I'm so
zone
smart,
in the
bro.
2nd half of a
I'm so
one-score
smart,
game.
bro.
And if there is ever
It don't
a
make no
time
sense,
where ball
chat.
security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me
Oh my
wrong.
God,
They
let's go,
deserve a ton of
Beast.
credit right there.
Yeah, that's
But
a
as
GG,
quarterback,
bro.
You cannot risk a
That's a
turnover.
GG, bro.
It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Y'all think he run committing? I think so.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of games
Grab me
by
that
running back
freaking
keep the
interception.
offense on schedule
Let's
and
go,
move the
Beast.
chains.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard
I mean,
gain
that's just
there.
what
Now
happened,
they've
bro.
got
When you
2nd
come
and
out
6
same
coming
thing
up.
and expect to win, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy if you ask me, Jack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning.
It's kind of crazy if you think you're going to come out same thing all game. Don't change it up, no nothing. Your only 2 bail lots is throwing the ball deep. It's crazy work.
Another carry for him. And
I mean, honestly, me personally.
Over this one for a big
That's just me personally, though, Jack.
So a tough spot now. This is
I could be wrong.
Here he is to throw. Complete over the middle.
I could be wrong. That's a GG though, bro. You fought well.
And earn them a new set of downs.
You fought well, my boy.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a give up the middle by a man, and now he's in the clear. And
he did fight well though. He fought well.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Let me see. He's stacking the box.
It's 2nd and 5.
I think a run commit right here.
Back-to-back carries here.
Yeah, that's a GG.
He'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Appreciate you.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Maybe next time.
Down to a knee. We're going to see if that defense chooses to expand.
GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. I'm telling you, bro. That's all you got to do. When you playing a game, please run different plays. Like, it's okay to run the same play. Like, if it's working and you know it's working and your opponent can't do nothing about it, run the same play if you please. But at the end of the day, like, bro, you gotta be smarter than that, bro. You gotta be smarter than that, bro. It's no way you think you finna just run the same thing. And I could, like I said before, I could see if it was working. But if it ain't working, then what is we doing then? What is we doing then? If it's not working, let it go. It's simple. I still got somebody that gotta sell, so that's about 800K. I gotta get Julius out of here, bro. I gotta get little Julius out of here, bro. Everybody, make sure they subscribe to the channel. It really helps out the channel. I appreciate everybody for watching, man. It's your boy J4. You already know what time it is. We turning up. We turning up, chat. We turning up. Matter of fact, chat. Matter of fact, I just saw his card. I just saw Ryan Clark card. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Check me out, chat. I'm going to do this here. Because I could have been did this. I could have been did this yesterday. But the fact that I didn't is kind of crazy. So I'm going to throw my boy Sean Springs in there. Simple as that. Simple as that. 99 speed. Yeah. As far as abilities, let's see. So we're gonna go deep, of course. We're gonna go short route, of course. We're gonna go mid route, of course. You know, we gotta go to pick artist. And I'm sure that he have one more at least. Ooh. I really should go unfakeable. Yeah, that boy, what you calling, bro? He nice, bro. He nice, bro. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go my boy Sean Springs, Richard Sherman, and I go Julius right here. Over Tyreek. I kind of see it, but then again, at the end of the day, like I say before, it's just a matter of abilities and who gonna play well for me. Julia's been selling, bro. It's simple. It's kind of simple. Julia's been selling. I don't like it. I like Richard Sherman in the slot, dude. Honestly. Yeah, I think I like Sherman in the slot. I think I really like him in the slot. I still have one more player to be sold, so that's about 400k coins, and I'll probably go and get somebody else. But my next upgrade will probably be somebody on the offensive side of the ball. Maybe another receiver, maybe. I'm still trying to see. To be honest, nobody really in my eyes was getting cooked like that, where it was just really bad and they couldn't do nothing. So I feel like we cool for now. Chat. What y'all think? Look, 400k. I could have even. Who was that was getting cooked on the defensive side of the ball? Sean Taylor was playing his thing. He was doing his thing. I might go and get Kyle Hamilton. But at the end of the day, I need some dogs out there. Let me see. That means I need to work a little harder. I really do want Ed Reed just to put him in the box. I really want to put little Ed in the box. I'm going to just keep grinding, chat. I'm going to keep grinding. I want Ed to put him in the box. It'd be nice to have little Ed Reed in the box. What y'all think? Y'all let me know something. Appreciate you for the subscription, bro. Appreciate it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League
Here we go.
brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Oates in here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league.
Never return
I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
And a nice run to start out.
Nice little first play. Nice little first play
of the game. A clock now for second down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I don't know, chat. This might be a good game.
Possession when you're on the road.
He's stacking that box, though. He's stacking that box for sure.
Continue to mix in that
He's stacking the box for sure.
See if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Right back to him on first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's May. That is caught by Washington.
Here we go.
They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Going back in the
That was
backfield.
green.
We'll get the carry
I
here.
saw green.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Ain't gonna lie, he's stacking the box a little too much though. That's crazy. He's stacking it a little too much
They
though,
face
Jack.
second down and 7. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in, and he's taken down on what should be the final play.
I had a touchdown too, but it's cool.
So that'll do it.
Gotta take what you can get though. Don't force it. Don't overdo it. Just take what you can get, Brody. Honestly.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
I see some.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get about 5.
Appreciate everybody for watching too, man.
It's 2nd
Y'all new
and
to the
5.
channel, y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. It's free.
Out of the gun, here's May.
Oh, he ain't follow.
This one complete
He
to
ain't follow.
Washington.
He ain't
He
follow.
is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off.
Oh my God!
The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal.
And if y'all don't have this card, go and get this boy.
With 6 points.
If you don't have this card, go and get him. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. I highly recommend it. Tell him your boy J4 sent you.
Seahawks.
Tell him your boy J4 sent you. I highly recommend it.
Greg, they moved it effectively.
I highly recommend it, chat. If you don't have Marshawn Lynch, I suggest you go and get him.
Work on a great drive.
Your boy
to get
J4
down
sent
here
you.
close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case,
Like I say, man, if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel already, y'all make sure y'all drop a subscription. I appreciate everybody for watching.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Come on, Cam, I need you.
Taken at the 5.
That boy just got hit by Cash for the ghost, but I'll take it.
About his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Oh my God, this defense is scary, bro. He finna try to be like me. Okay, that's cool.
They'll begin here.
I got real hitters out there. Don't try to be like me, bro. Play your own game.
Nice
Do what you've been doing all season,
That'll hold them to
or
a gain
the
of
whole
2.
year. Don't try to be like another man, bro. There
Second
you go.
down and 8.
Come out in that. I know what you want.
They send Edwards in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it.
All right, you want to know it's okay. He want to try to fake you out so he don't run into no hit stick. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Now Seattle
why are they
going to
doing
use the
that, bro?
first of their timeouts. They send Edwards in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold.
You know what you want.
great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't
We know
always
what you
have to go
want.
for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. They'll run. He'll try the left side now.
Let's go. What? Oh, yeah. Back him up. Back him
For
up.
trying to
Back him
escape
up.
the defense.
Back him
was
up.
on that. And
Back him
finally,
up.
They bring him down behind the line. 3rd and 6.
I ain't gonna lie, I smell a pick, bro. I smell a crazy pick.
Darnold. Too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. So Kittle comes in motion. They will
Thank you. I
pass
knew it was
over the
coming.
middle and
Yes, sir.
intercepted. It's the safety, Julian.
Yes, sir.
Braxton.
I knew
And
it was
he's gonna
coming. I
be
knew
out
something
of
like that
bounds,
was
but
coming,
he
bro.
has
I
his
promise you.
offense set
I
up
promise
in
you, bro. I
great
smelt
field
it.
position
I smelt
inside
it,
the
chat.
red
I
zone.
smelt it.
And this is going to go down as a pick,
I smelt
but
it.
it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals.
come on.
It's as a
He
result of
blitzing.
the guy in his face led
He
to that
blitzing
ball
me,
kind of
chat.
sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just
This
really
what happened
good
when
team
you.
defense.
This what happened when you get in their ass.
They've
They
been a little
start
up and
blitzing
down
you.
in this first half. I mean, they
This
have
what-
less than
this
80
what happened,
yards of
though.
total offense and halftime looms.
That's
So
what happened, though.
missed throws like that.
When you start getting in
those
their
are
ass,
missed
they start
opportunities.
blitzing you. I'm
They've
telling
gotta
you.
hit the plays when they
Happens
have
every
them.
time.
They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On second down, it's May.
I wish I could hurry up. I wish this was college football. Where I could hurry up offense. That whole so fast. That's what happened, though, chat. Gotta get in the ass.
A third down.
This how we gonna do this, though. Let's see who man that is.
Here's May.
Oh, I gave it to him.
Intercepted. Charvarius Ward.
Gave it to him. I gave it to him. I gave it to
And
him.
in that spot like that,
I didn't expect that coverage, to be honest.
If the throw's not there,
To
you
be
want to
honest,
just
to be
get rid of
honest.
it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But
Come on,
instead,
give me the ball
after
back.
that pick, you come away with 0.
I'm gonna get it back, chat. He spun a bad for Randy too. I'm finna see what Randy that
Sanders
is.
in motion.
I'm finna see what Randy that
Nothing
is.
cooking on that one. He'll be met.
Yeah, let me see what Randy this is. Yeah, he spun a bad for that Randy. Oh my God, he spun a bad for that Randy.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
He spun a like
The Niners will use the first of
he
their
spun a
timeouts.
bag for that Randy, boy.
Clock will stop with 34 seconds
Jesus
to go
Christ.
until the break. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got room past the 35.
Ultimate, he spun
And
a
he's out
check
of
for
bounds
Randy,
up
boy.
beyond the 40-yard line.
He spun a bag.
They get
He
21.
spun a, somebody in the chat tell me how much Randy
It's
Moss
good
costs.
for a Niners first
Somebody in the
down.
chat do that for me right quick. How much is Randy? Last time I checked, bro, he was a couple million, bro. For one player, bro.
They send Edwards in motion.
You spun a bag for one player, bro. That's almost insane.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Throwing downfield, right side.
Come on, you
and
caught,
it's
bro.
caught.
Somebody tell me how much Randy is.
He'll be out of bounds at about the 5.
One of y'all boys do me that favor.
A huge play just before the half.
It's a run play.
55 yards on the game. They send Edwards in motion.
Yeah, this a run play. This a run play. Come on, bro. You running the ball, yo. Say go. There you go.
A run
Stop
on
faking.
1st and goal.
Let her run the ball. You ain't, come
And
on,
he is
bro.
going
I see
the
your whole
wrong
play.
way, tackled back at the 7.
Come on, bro.
Number one rule
Come on, bro. Don't play with me,
for the
bro.
offensive line is you don't
Play with your
allow
mom like that, bro.
penetration.
Don't
It just
play with
doesn't
me,
give
bro.
your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold.
That was supposed to be a
And
pick.
that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold.
What the fuck? Come on, Gotta.
Caught by the tight end.
Come on, Gotta.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Bro, why are you celebrating? Oh my
You know, we
God.
spent so much
Close
time
that. There's no way he's celebrating. What are we doing here?
in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike.
Did he really just find that necessary to celebrate
Might
right
not be
there?
in walk-off fashion.
What, to try to taunt me? You scored in what? The ending of the first half of the game? That's embarrassing, bro. That boy really just tried to taunt me and celebrate. Chill, gang, chill.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a
Take your little points and go on about your business.
Coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through.
You're not even supposed to be in the game right now. I really played myself. I shot myself in the foot.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he'll be
Feel me? I shot myself in the foot.
10-yard line.
Chill, little dog. Yeah, no. Unpause the game, little dog. Unpause the game, little dog. Yeah, unpause the game, bro.
For the first half, a timeout is called. The veteran Matt Prater now out to
I don't know what to do. He a baby out there.
He'll bang
Straight
that one
kid.
through.
You wanted to
It's
quit
good.
just then.
And the Seahawks
Don't quit, bro. It happened to the best of
break our
us.
tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It happened to the best of us.
Before the break, I mean, you work the clock well.
That's how you play the ball right there. You got a 6'4" receiver on Ronnie Lott, little ass.
I'm
gonna win that every time. I'm gonna win that every time.
They'll return this from the 11.
That was dumb. Should have just let the
So
ball
we've
bounce.
reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA
Damn, I wish
Sports
I got
halftime
ball
report.
back. See, I played, chat. I'm supposed to be up like 17 right now. 17 to
Thanks a
0.
bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments
17 to nothing.
here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides. As
That's
half
that
number 2
Xbox energy.
kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone.
That's that
for a
Xbox
touchdown.
energy. I smell a fumble, chat. I know you going
The
outside.
third quarter begins with a run.
I know he going
The
outside.
defense.
I know he going outside. It's the same
Back
play.
to the original line of
The
scrimmage.
game changed right here, chat.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league.
I'm waiting for the motion right here. Watch the motion.
Not this guy.
It's the same plays, chat. Watch the motion.
Everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
There we go. Watch the motion, chat. It's coming.
It's complete.
It's coming. Motion over right, then motion over back up. It's just the same, bro. And they wonder why they lose. You ain't beat nobody with
Defensive
that.
coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's
Thank you,
exactly
thank you.
the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They send Edwards in
Motion right. Just to run a whip. Bro got a little what you call it. It's the same plays, chat. Tight end got a pop pass.
Throwing on third down is Darnold.
I knew somebody had a pop pass.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
I knew somebody had a pop pass.
They send Edwards in motion. Darnold now on 1st and 10.
He puts a drop.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down. Moss in motion. Darnold to the air once more. He'll go right and find his running back.
So initially, I think the defense did a really nice job, Mike. They took away the quarterback's first couple reads, but he knows exactly where that check down is.
I be
He
baiting
finds
it,
him,
Chad. I
gets
be
the running
baiting
back
it.
in
I
the
be
flat.
baiting it, bro.
He ends up doing the rest. Picks up a nice gain before stepping out of bounds.
That boy just ran away from Sean Taylor.
Race to run. Inside
That boy just ran away from Sean Taylor. Oh my God. That boy just ran the opposite way.
Get to the point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10.
forgot. I thought he was Sean Taylor and ran the other way.
And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is May.
What the fuck?
That's to the right side and incomplete.
A little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down.
That's crazy.
Don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
I don't even know what to call that.
Here's 3rd and 2. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over
This
on
game
them.
be on me so bad. No, they be wanting me to lose, bro.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Good running inside the 25.
This shit is terrible, bro. This game is so fucking terrible, bro. They made Marshawn Lynch move away from the... What type of shit is that?
Big
What type
play
of shit
out
is that?
of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the
Oh, this
house.
game find every
Rushing
reason to
touchdown.
disgust
Mike,
me,
when we
bro.
talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is
This
exactly
game
what
be
they're
finding
talking about.
every reason, yo. Oh, that's nasty.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
That's nasty, bro.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
We just gotta score before the half. I mean, score before the quarter expire. That's nasty work, bro.
His drive will start on the ground. Lots of space past the 45.
I think I don't know he ain't gonna click on. I
And
know he
he'll
gonna
be
let the computer
taken
do it for
down.
him.
A big pickup.
But he wanna
on
celebrate
what
on
will be
people.
the
You can't
final
even make a
play
fucking form
of this
tackle by
third
yourself.
quarter. So we are through.
I know he wasn't gonna click on. I'm gonna keep breaking his ass. It's easy to shake the computer. I swear it is.
To throw on 1st down is May. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. 11 yards.
We knocking on the
pass
door. We
there.
knocking on the door. I gotta get in the box right here. He's steady bailing. Just
And
don't
this
know
is
it.
a
I
tricky
mean,
part
whatever.
of the
Play your
game for
defense,
any
bro.
defense. You find yourself
your
protecting
defense.
a
There you
late
go.
lead, and the age-old question is: do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep
Play
the
your
ball from
defense.
being thrown up?
Cause I don't get
That
it.
is caught.
Keep
What a
bailing
throw.
for what?
A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Seattle.
Keep bailing the ass for a
And
while.
the Seahawks.
He's backing
with
them
another
40
big
yards
moment.
up.
They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here. May gonna look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And he's gonna be out of bounds. That is short of the goal line. And the try for 2 does not work. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away.
I need a fumble right here.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
There we
Can he
go.
get away?
There we
no!
go.
He's going to be
me hurry
taken
up and get this
down
turnover,
behind
bro.
the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The Niners will use the first of their
just to waste the
timeouts.
timeout. You see the logic of these? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm only down 5. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, and you burn a timeout, a well-needed timeout. Got it.
Sanders headed in motion. They'll stick with him again. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They send Edwards in motion. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Like, what the fuck is
and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
I'm going to take it off.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send Edwards in motion. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and 11. They send Edwards in motion. They'll drop to throw. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a run going left, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Moss in motion. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send Edwards in motion. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker. kicker,
That shit was, I read that like a book. That shit is so trash, dog. What? Of course they cough. It wasn't flag on nobody. This shit is aggravating, dog. This shit is so aggravating, bro.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. And they go play action with May. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And down he goes.
Why the fuck is this nigga blitzing so
there? Zach Bond drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
They be muting their mic because they know they finna come in the game and do some old shit. Like, I don't understand niggas, bro.
They said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. They'll try and throw forward May. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And the slot man goes in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
An inside run with Lynch. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's May. This one taken in by Hester. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Gets this out wide to Pickens. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, May. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Throwing here is May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll throw with May. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
That's going left, and Prater missed it. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So a long drive, 11 plays all told, but in the end, they come away with nothing.
And what can you do from an offensive standpoint except pat your kicker on the head and say, get him next time?
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Down the left sideline. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. They're going to run it with Barkley, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll audible to something else. They start the drive with Lynch. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To the air, May. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
To throw, it's May. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And they go play action now. May. He's got Hester complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's May. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Play action. May. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Bust through the tackle. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see,
and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. On play action, May. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Marshawn Lynch, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. May going to try to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A first down carry for Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
Well, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. "47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And the comeback may start out. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Trucks over him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football, because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
Barkley. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Another try for Barkley. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.